Hello and welcome to Last Week in Finance. Today is November 8th of 2020. Okay, let's start with the markets. The S&P 500 went way up this week to 3,509 points. It was an increase of 7.32%, way up due to the election volatility. More on that in a minute. The gold also went up this week, almost 4%. Sorry, 3.83% to be accurate. Right now, the ounce of gold is at 1950 per an ounce of gold. Silver went way up this week, 8.35%. Right now, the ounce of silver is at $25.62. The DXY, the US dollar index, went down this week 1.65%. The US dollar index is at 92 points. And Bitcoin went increasingly up this week 9.11%. Right now, a Bitcoin is at over $15,000. At some point this week, was around 16,000. Okay, the also we had this week the report of the U.S. unemployment. The U3 unemployment rate fell to 6.9%, but remember the real unemployment rate, the U6, still high, 12.1%. Okay, let's go obviously with the issue this week. Right now, we have an elect president. It's former Vice President Joe Biden. He will be the new tenant of the White House. And of course, his running mate, the new Vice President. The new Vice President is Kamala Harris. Okay, why it doesn't matter that much? And I'm not gonna go with the election. Of course, it was an impressive election. Joe Biden is the president with most votes in the popular vote, over 70 million votes. He won closely many of the states. He flipped Georgia, which is impressive. Also Arizona, both Republican strongholds. He was very close in North Carolina. He won again the Rust Belt, the North Blue Wall. Won on Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Nevada, all of those states very close. It was a very impressive win, and Donald Trump did better than expected. He also won in Ohio and Florida. So it was a very disputed election. So we have to give credit to the still President Donald Trump, but the coronavirus crisis, the unemployment, of course, it affected very greatly the outcome of the election. Okay, what will should be key on? Biden wants to increase taxes, especially corporate taxes. He wanna tax the rich. He wants still to print more money to get more stimulus packages. And here's the key, and not many people are talking about this. The Democrats are keeping the Congress, the House of Representatives, but they lose seats on the House. So that's something to be considered. But the most important thing is is almost all very, very probable that the Republicans are gonna keep the Senate. At this point, it's a tie, 48 seats for the Republicans and 48 for the Democrats. This is not being discussed very much, but it's gonna be a runoff to the Senate in January, another election, to figure out who is gonna be the two Senate seats in Georgia. That's something we should be very key. Right now, there are two contested elections, one in North Carolina, I don't remember what the other one, but they're most likely to go to the Republicans. So that will be 50 seats. And in Georgia, the Republicans should get at least one of those two runoff elections in January. That will be 51 seats on the Senate, and that is very, very, very key because if the Republicans keep the Senate, Biden, Harris, and all the Democrats are not gonna be able to pass this legislation to increase the government spending, the stimulus packages, raising taxes on corporations, etc. So that will be, at least for my side, will be very key in order to keep the markets not overpriced as they have been all this year. Let's be honest, they're overpriced. For me, that's my take. I'm gonna wait to January. I'm gonna expect that the Republicans keep the Senate and just Biden and the Democrats are not gonna be able to do whatever they want to, and that's very good for the markets. I mean, it's healthy for the markets not to be that overpriced. And so I'm gonna give my full disclosure review of the election after that special rundown for the Senate in Georgia. And of course, next week, I'm gonna keep reviewing the results when we have it on hand. And of course, the market. And let's talk about the market. 7.32% up this week on the S&P 500. Let's be honest, it was the crazy things going on with the election. Okay, that will be all for this week, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.